If you are watching this right now, chances are good that you've been waking up and you're the first one in your family, friendship, or maybe in your relationship with your partner. And I hope that you really woke up. What I mean by this is like a shift in baseline consciousness where there's no going back. Not just, having a little glimpse here or there, but a baseline shift. And how is it to deal with your family, friends, or your relationships? Maybe you notice when you're on your own, maybe in nature, everything is nice, everything is cool. But as soon as you go back into society, especially in your family, you notice it's exhausting because you're changing. Why is it so exhausting? Because now there's much more awareness, much more presence in these relationships. And before there was not this presence. So you start to change. You start to heal, integrate, however you want to call it. But maybe your environment is not. So what happens? You start triggering them. They start triggering you. And what is basically happening is that, this is how Osho called it, that you are moving from your personality, which is more like a mask that is shaped by conditionings that come from society, expectations, things that you've learned. Like this fake personality, and this is how your family knows you. But you are shifting more and more to individuality, to your true nature. Doesn't matter whether it's through introspection, therapy, meditation, or whatsoever. But you're changing. And your environment, your friends and family, they can sense it, even if they're not aware of it. But they see, okay, something is different. And now you need to integrate all your shadows. But it's a nice lesson. It's nothing bad. When you get triggered, you see that there are some unresolved shadows that you can integrate, or that there's still some attachments that you can look at. These are all blessings, even if it doesn't feel that way. But if you do this more and more, you will just slip away and detach and become less and less triggered. And your family, they will realize it, and they or society as a whole, as a system, will react because you are changing the system, right? Even energy-wise. And they will start acting things out. They will throw guilt, shame on you. There will be a lot of fear inside of you, maybe as well, inside of them as well. And you need to, or you can go through this. See it as a present. And I know it can be difficult at times, because you are just working like energetically on a different level. You've got this very fine, smooth, delicate energy that is flowing through you, through the body. But people around you, they vibrate at a much lower level. But still, if they outnumber you, it's strong. And there's a strong pull back into the unconscious. And you're like, oh fuck, that sense of I've lost it. But you didn't, don't worry. But there's a strong pull by the masses into the unconscious. And this is normal. But if you become more stable, especially in one-on-one relationships when other people don't outnumber you, one is always more influencing the other, your higher energy or their frequency that is much lower. And you can choose. And really see this, all those triggers, as a gift, as I said, to be integrated. And sometimes you can also walk away. You don't need to explain yourself the entire time. You don't need to. You don't owe anyone, even if it's your family or old friends. And don't take things seriously. Have a good laughter. That helps as well. And just sense what feels right for you, for this new individuality, not for this old mask, not for other people, what feels right to you. And then just do it, even if it triggers other people, even if you might feel shaky yourself, just do it. And they will get used to the new self. It'll take some time. And if not, you can also just let them go and walk away. But out of my experience, you can also start changing people when they start changing with you. And it doesn't mean that you need to give up all your relationships. Yeah, but focus on yourself. And let also the others adjust and learn in their own speed. Yeah. And after a while, once you've learned your lessons, you just move on. You will see that life will give you new opportunities where you can leave those people. New people are coming into your life. Or maybe opportunities where those people can grow with you and you're moving on together. Also beautiful, either way. I don't know how it's going to be. Maybe a mix out of it, but it's okay. If you want to book any kind of sessions, email is in the info box. Just send an email, because I had other people ask me, okay, what do you do? Like therapy, counseling, and also different stuff. Just see what the energy wants. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy.